Good morning. This is Anis from Never Stop Trucking. We're going to talk about what's going on in the trucking industry, what happened in 2025, and what we're expecting 2026. And I found some comments on the channel, and I'm going to try to answer some of these questions here that people have been asking. And then also, if you have any questions as well, we can talk about that. Chris is asking me to cover for him while he's out. So I don't know if I can do that right now. So I can take a look. And see if maybe there is something for him. But right now we're gonna concentrate on these questions and answers. So I'm gonna go to the comments on the channel, and we're gonna talk about some of these here. So. Like I said before, if you have any questions, ask me, and if you have any comments, we can talk about trucking, dispatching, transportation in general. First question here, so I'm going to go from the newest to the oldest. This guy is asking if I learn everything I need to start my own dispatch company from home, how would I go about registering my company without having an actual building or office location? I really would not feel comfortable listing my actual home address for my online business. So most people will start with a company that's based out of their home. So it doesn't make sense if you're just starting and you don't have that many trucks, no matter what kind of company you are, not just in trucking, authority or dispatch company or even brokerage. Most people will start from home, and that's nothing new, and that's kind of normal. So even if someone wanted to look up your address by your name, it's not, nowadays it's not that hard. So nowadays there is no privacy. It's easy to find. If someone wants to find where you live, it's gonna be easy. So I don't. To me, it doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't matter. So just start from home, and down the road, if you see a need for an office, then you can just rent an office or something. Okay. Now, next question: where is the best place to find information that brokers are starting to pay late? As a shipper, we used to use RFX. I really wish I had known this 7 months ago. Now, I made this video a long time ago, working with the GT Worldwide, R&R, and RFX, because that's the same company. I'm sure they have more companies as well under their umbrella. Hey Ulrich, nice to see you as always. Thanks for joining in. And then the other day I was talking how this company screwed us over. Their name was also R&R, but it wasn't this R&R. It was a different R&R. So I had some comments here from other dispatchers, and they told me, hey, well, R&R, they're known to be a bad broker, and I knew about that, but this was not that R&R. Okay, so this GT Worldwide, R&R, and RFX, is there a place where you can see that they're paying late. Well, DAT load board, they have their own version of tracking how fast brokers are paying, right? So you can go to DAT load board if you have a subscription, and then go there and find the broker in the directory, and then you will see their pay history and the comments that people have been leaving as well. Also, if you're using a factoring company, now you're a shipper, so you're probably not using a factoring company, and maybe you don't even have access to DAT load board. So factoring company, DAT load board, there is a website called, I'm gonna bring it here, Brokers Check. So I'm gonna try to find it here. Broker, I think brokerscheck.com or brokercheck without an S. Because I used to use it a lot, long time ago when I was not factoring. No, so brokercheck.com. Broker. And I'll bring it here to the screen once I find it. Maybe it's not active anymore. But I think I looked it up the other day and it was active, but now it just doesn't. Want to load. Broker check. Okay, I'll try to find it, but hey, Detroit Euro, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Ulrich, thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Emro and Chris are doing well as well. Chris did ask me to see if I can look for someone for a load. He has to step out real quick. I can post this guy just to see if there's something. So I'm gonna go to DAT1 and then log in, and then maybe we can find this guy a load. But that was not my plan. My plan was not to look for loads today. It was to talk about these people. But this is, I'm just gonna post him to see. Maybe something will pop out. Okay, I'll log into the load board. Come on. It's so complicated. Now they're gonna send me a code. And then I'll bring the screen, but for some reason it's loading so slow. Can you show us your app? I'm gonna ask Emro if I can do it. You do remember the app? That's good. The app is, if you're talking about the TMS app, it's almost done. We are using it here in Usora Express for our company. That's our way to test it. And we are using it here, and it does have all our information in it. We have been using it for like last 2 weeks. And I'm gonna ask Emro if he lets me show it, because he's He's the main guy for that. So I'm gonna see. You have your own developers. Well, um, yes and no. We are making this. Well, I'm not making it. I say we, but Emro, he's making the most of it right now. So I'm waiting for his answer. Have you integrated ELD? We are working on integrations. Um, we're working on integration, so it's not ready. That part is not ready yet, but we are working on that, and we have some of them already functioning, and that's gonna be a big job to do that. But let me see what I can do about these loads. Okay. Okay. So this guy, he's in Dallas, Texas. He does like lighter loads, so for him it's so for the current app, the one that we it's a bit complicated. We had one app that we made, and I keep saying we, but it's actually Emerald. And this is the one that I originally showed you guys, and I made I think a couple of videos about that, and we have been using that one for almost a year. That app. I'm gonna switch here to this bigger screen, and that app has really been good, and it's simple, but it's limited, right? That app is very limited. The one that I originally showed you that we were working on, it has a lot of limitations. It works for us, but not for everything that we wanted. We wanted to add way more things into that TMS app, and to be more user friendly, intuitive, so you don't need instructions in order to use it, right? Don't you love it when you buy a software or subscription, and then you need instructions and help and user manuals and training to use it? But so the plan was for this one is not to have to do any of that. So it's intuitive. So you go in there and you see everything right there, and it's just self-explanatory. Okay. So we figured that app had a lot of limitations. So he built another one from scratch, which is much better, better looking, more functions, and it will be easier for us to have you guys use it. Now this is mostly for carriers, right? But I'm sure even dispatchers can use it for their trucks. So this is ultimately for carriers from 1 to 1,000 trucks, right? And this one is much better, and it has more functions, and it will be easier for us to have you guys make your own accounts and use it. Okay, and let me see what he said. Okay, he wants me to wait, so I can't. I'm not gonna because I was gonna show you only the dashboard page, so you guys can see what it looks like. But he said he's gonna redo the whole dashboard page, so it's not gonna look like that anymore. There is some work to be done in the app. So it will take a little bit more time, maybe a month or two, to have it ready. But we have been using it for the last 2 weeks, and our dispatchers love it. Drivers have been using it too. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, like I said, that was not my intention to talk about that today. So since you brought it up, then I said it. Okay, let's go back to the load board. So load board. I'm gonna bring the load board here. Usually I can just drag and drop tabs. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this guy is in Dallas. Come on. And we're gonna do something lighter for him, under 35,000 pounds, because that's what he wants. 100 miles. Today is Monday, and we have to keep in mind that Wednesday most companies are probably gonna work half day, so we could find a 2-day load, and maybe to Carolinas or Georgia. I'm not sure where Chris wants me to send him, so I'll ask Chris. Where does he want to go? So post him right now to anywhere. 800 resolve. That's too many loads anyway. So let's see what's paying well. I did make a few videos yesterday. I made one video for 2025 recap for Usora Express, how we have done this year, and that should be released soon. For this guy, I see West Coast, I see Colorado, Virginia. It's a lot of miles. And I think TA Brokerage, we can't work with them because we don't like them. So I'll zoom this a little bit in and then make myself smaller here. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm still waiting to see what we need waiting on our schedule from the what did Santa bring you this year? Yeah, Santa, you know, they have this, they're affected by tariffs, you know, so they haven't been doing much this year. Detroit era, sorry to disappoint you. Since they're in transportation industry as well, and they have been hit by bad market rates. I don't know how much they pay him, but probably not enough, because he has millions of stops. $5 per mile load. Okay. So for this guy, I know he likes to go to Georgia, but from there it's gonna be tough on Wednesday. North Carolina, and then we can do, or we'll just do zones. Anywhere if good pay. See, that's gonna be tough, Chris. Anywhere if good pay. Anywhere is a lot of places. So we're just gonna do Z2 to Z6. He said he would do 500 to 600 miles today. Yeah, that's good. That's smart. Okay. Yeah, but look at these loads paying 0.80 cents. This is a partial. Let's hide partials. Still $1.50 to Wisconsin. Lenexa. It's probably the same load. So we're gonna email these guys. Okay. We email them, see what they can tell us about this load. So Anis, what's the plan for 2026 to reboost the channel with views? It had been suffering a lot, I saw. That's a great question. Thank you for that. I'm just gonna take a quick look. What else is there? SPI 3PL. They're from Canada too. I'll email them, but I think we would have to double check this broker. Okay. There is this one, but it's Megacorp. It's 2 drops. Nah. So like Chris said, maybe something shorter like this here to a late Kansas. Oh, that's a team. Jackson, Florida. Mississippi, but what's he gonna do out of Mississippi? Let's call this one. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear the broker because I haven't set it up this stream for this, but you'll see.
DSV.
Hey, good morning. You guys have this Irving, Texas today to Leland, Mississippi?
Yeah, loads today by 3, deliver tomorrow at 7 a.m. Load of canned food, and pay $1,000.
So today by 3, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the map won't load. Okay, so right there, yeah. Okay, I'll let you know if that works, but thanks for your help.
Sure.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, this is in the middle of nowhere, man. I don't want to do that to Chris, send him over there. And then tomorrow he's gonna have fun trying to find something. Yeah, but see, did you see where this was? Like, there's nothing close. Like, Little Rock is up there, Memphis, Jackson here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to find anything out of this area here, man. Yeah. Chris is gonna be mad at me. St. Joseph, Missouri, rain gutter materials. Okay. St. Joseph's up there north of Kansas City. Yeah, so this 620 miles delivered tomorrow. It might be tight. Oh, look at this one. Oh, that's a team. Okay, so this guy, Dallas to Waycross, Georgia, he did reply to my email, but he has a few loads, I guess. Hutchins, Texas to Jacksonville, Florida, Memphis, Tennessee. Oh man, they're cheap. $600 to Memphis, Tennessee from Texas. Yeah, he's crazy. Kentucky, 1550. Ashley, Indiana, 1500. That's the SPI load. But he did post different rates, I think. But never mind. I don't want to go there and waste my time. Say no to cheap freight. 4 mile and up now. Yeah, sure. Sure. Let me find those loads here. Oh, I don't see. I see like $1.50 and $1.70. If you need him to get back to Michigan, I would either northern Mississippi. No, Detroit. He's actually from Texas, so he's today he's at home. But he wants to go out over the holiday and stay out, so he can continue driving. Got from Salt Lake City to Phoenix 5,000 weekend road. Yeah. Well, we all get those good paying loads. We all get lucky sometimes, but you can't do it every time, right? Integrity Express. Do we work with them? Integrity. I think we do.
Thank you for calling Integrity Express Logistics. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now or press 1 for our dial by name directory. If you're a carrier, press 2. If you are calling on available freight, please dial the extension in the posting or press 1.
Thank you for calling Integrity Express Logistics. Calls may be recorded or monitored.
I'm gonna mute them if that works here. Okay. Yep. Well, we did get loads for the last 2 weeks. We did get really good loads. We had a lot of people gross over $7,000. One guy grossed almost 10,000. So last 2 weeks, before Christmas week actually, those 2 weeks were really good. But it's just gonna go bad to normal now because yeah, these guys are not answering because we had those snowstorms in Midwest. We had the floods in the West, and it was holiday season, so maybe there were less trucks on the road. But I don't think it's gonna stay. It's sure a good sign that something is changing, because it used to be that no matter if you had bad weather or if you had holidays or anything like that, the prices would stay same. Now we did see prices to go up actually, so that's a good sign that we may be able to see better loads in future. But I don't think that wave is gonna last for a long time. I wish it was, but yeah. Yeah.
Continue to stay on the line.
Well, there are a lot of things going on in truck industry, and there is a lot of people will use ELDs to these ELD companies to change their logbooks, and we don't do that, right? So if your drivers are grossing 12,500, they're driving 5,000 miles a week, or 4,000, or 5, and legally that's not possible, and we don't do any of that. So I have to tell you that, right? We don't do any of that stuff here, and we don't recommend anyone else doing it. Mobile or Alabama, there are a lot of team loads, and they want them to drive 600 miles.
Thank you for calling Ryan Transportation. Calls may be recorded for quality assurance. You are now being connected to a representative.
This is Ryan Transportation. Can I get your MC?
115-4691.
Okay, let me look it up. Easor Express?
Yes.
Do you see a reference number?
563-8316.
Okay, let me pull it up. I couldn't find anything for 563-836. Can you double check that number?
Can you
Or
connect
let me know
me
where
to
the load
someone?
picks up and delivers.
Can you connect me to a human?
Give me one moment. I'll transfer you to someone who can help.
Come on. Come on. They all went home. They're not gonna answer. Everyone's calling this load, and AI is overwhelmed.
Sorry, none of our reps are available right now. Our team will get back to you later. Goodbye.
How rude. I am in RTS's load board. So we're gonna see what we have from Texas over there for today. 86 loads from Texas. Wow. Wow. Okay. Go to Mississippi. City or zip? Clinton, Mississippi. Clinton, Mississippi. Okay, here it is. Huh. So 83. I'm gonna call the driver and see if he likes this load. Hey brother, assalamu alaikum. Good, how are you? Hey, so there's this load. Chris asked me to look for a load. He had to step out for for a few minutes. There is this load from Greenville, Texas to Clinton, Mississippi for 1100. So Greenville, Texas, pickup today, it was 8 to 3. And delivered tomorrow 8 to 2. Altogether it's 430 miles. and it's light, 22,000 pounds. Yeah, it's close to Jackson, Mississippi, which is, you know, a decent area. And I'm gonna see if I can book it because they don't answer to me, and I'm on their website. So let's see. Okay, okay, thank you, buddy. So I'm gonna ask them for 1,200 to see if they're gonna answer. If not, I'm gonna book it at 11. Okay, they don't want to do 12. So they said they're gonna hold this load for me for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna put in the truck information here. An empty location, Dallas, Texas. Empty date and time, which is today. Okay. Pick up. Oh, he's already empty, so. So he could pick up, let's see, around noon. Driver name, driver's cell phone. They said they will hold it, so hopefully they will. Give me 1 second while I have to fill out all this information here, so. Then I'll be right back here. Well, they say they're gonna verify a few more details, so we'll see. They said they're gonna call me. We shall see. Thank you for calling Pizza Hut. They said they will be reaching out shortly to confirm the booking details, so we'll see, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna tell the others if they. I'm gonna try calling them again. Maybe they can connect me to someone.
Your server rejected !assistant request !webhook. Error.
What?
Request failed with status code 502.
What? Yeah, that's what you get for using AI. Let me see if I can reach to someone else at RTS. Okay, let's try calling this guy because I really want this load.
Thank you for calling Ryan Transportation. Calls may be recorded for quality assurance.
Hey, this is Addie from Ryan Transportation. I'm sorry I missed your call. I am away from my desk right now. If you need any assistance with the load, feel free to shoot me a text or shoot me an email. I'd be happy to help you guys.
Man, it's hard to reach them. And they're not calling me, so... come on. RTS. Okay. Come on. Okay, try 913 421 4903.
Thank you for calling Ryan Transportation. Calls may be recorded for quality assurance.
Your call has been forwarded
Oh,
to the
come
voicemail
on.
for David Moffat. No one is available.
Okay, let's try. Let's try.
This call will be recorded for quality assurance. And Ryan Transportation. If you are a carrier with a question about a specific load, please hang up and either call the phone number listed in the load description or email carrieroperations@ryantrans.com. If you are a shipper calling for freight brokerage or transportation management services, please leave a voicemail and we will return your call as quickly as possible.
Crazy. Just wasting my time with this stupid load. Never mind. If they call me, they call me. If they don't, I guess the load is a no-go. Anis, do you watch European soccer? If so, which team? I don't watch. I'm one of a kind. I really don't watch any sports or soccer either. So I have to disappoint you with that. Sorry. Nope. Okay. Nothing. I'm gonna text the driver, tell him that guess this load is another. It's still, the load still shows verifying. There's an email, like a quoting email that you can use. So I'll send them an email. And Chris will be back soon, so to assist with this guy anyway. So, okay, let's go to comments. That's what I was trying to. When I started the stream, I wanted to talk about the comments here, and Ulrich asked me about the plans for the channel for 2026. So we can talk about that if you want to. So the plans for 2026, I guess make more videos and make more live streams. I have been very busy in last month or so, where I haven't posted as much or where I haven't gone live that much either. And I also, like I said, I made a few videos yesterday, and in one of them I was talking how a lot of YouTube channels that are concentrating on trucking really right now are the content that they're providing is just it's either news like clickbait news, or people are still trying to sell their courses. There is also a lot of that going on, even though I know that a dispatching course will not make you a dispatcher. It will help you. And, we have our own that's on our website, but I don't push it that much right now, because I know that even if you take that course and you think that that's going to make you a dispatcher, you're going to be successful, that's probably not gonna happen. A dispatching course is just something to teach you some basics. Oh, Ryan Trance is calling me. Let's see. Dispatch, this is Ennis.
Yeah, hey, it's Austin. It's Ryan Transportation.
Hey, how are you?
Yep,
So,
I'm
did
doing
you
okay.
call me about
Yep.
that load I'm trying to book?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Are we good to go?
Yep.
Okay. Do you need any info from me?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. What do you need?
Yep.
Yep. Hello?
I gotcha. Yeah, what time could you be there for that pickup?
So it's 9 a.m. now. He's like an hour away. So I would say around between 11 and noon.
I gotcha. Give me just 1 second here. To the ETA about what time today? Sorry?
Between 11 and noon.
Empty now or not empty?
He's empty.
I gotcha. Okay, that sounds good. Just give me a few moments. I will get that rate confirmation out to you, okay?
Okay, and you got my MC number and all that?
Yep.
Okay. And what's your name?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, well, hopefully he's gonna send it to me. Yep. Yeah, and what's your name? Yep. Gotcha. Yep. Wow. And he did sound real, and that's why I didn't want to laugh in his face. But it got me wondering, man. Oh my god. Yep. Okay. Low budget. Yeah, this is, I mean, this is another topic to have a serious conversation about AI. Maybe it could be an idea for another video. Let's have a serious conversation about AI. I'm gonna write it down because I'll forget it. Let's have a serious conversation about AI. Or if you have any other title suggestions, go ahead and tell me. I'll be glad to do that about AI. He did sound real, but after yup and yeah, that was AI. I mean, yeah, but like first I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's talking to someone over there. Maybe he's doing something else, like multitasking, and he's not paying attention. But no, yeah, he's AI. And I don't know if he's gonna even send it, because I just can't. Okay, so I did get an email, but still, the problem is when I logged into the RTS portal, it didn't show my MC number, and I just want to make sure that they do assign it to my MC number. Okay, so I have one booked load here, and then we'll see about the rate confirmation if they send it and when they send it. So Okay, so they sent me a rate confirmation to a different email, not to the official company email. So I just want to make sure that the rate con shows. Oh yeah, it shows carrier name is Sora Express. That's cool. Okay, nice. Okay, we got the load, brother. Okay. Okay. Okay, so just to make sure, Greenville, Texas, going to Clinton, Mississippi, delivered tomorrow between 8 and 2. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something here. Okay, I'm gonna assign this rate confirmation. And I'm gonna show you how we add it into the TMS, into our TMS. Okay, so I'll show you that because I just got an approval from Amro. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how we add the load into the TMS. So this will be like a little teaser. Okay, download. Select broker by their MC from load board posting. Oh. Okay. So let me bring the TMS right here for you to see. So we're gonna go to loads. Okay. Okay. So this is it. Now this is the loads page, and we're gonna go to new load. Okay. And then I'm just gonna drop the rate confirmation. So this is okay. I got the rate confirmation. I downloaded it to my computer, and I'm just gonna drop it here. Drag and drop. You can also choose file and then just select it, but I'm just gonna drop it. And okay, and then watch this. So it's gonna extract all the information from the load into the system. Wow, this is a big confirmation. That's why it's taking, it's got like 8 pages. Okay, so it extracted all the data. Okay, it has the load number. All we have to do here is select the driver and the broker, but the data has been extracted. Okay, so it has pickup information, the delivery information, pickup date, delivery date, the rate, the weight, the miles, the commodity, everything. And then it would even if there are special notes in the load, for example, you need 5 straps, you need, you know, whatever you need extra, it will extract that additional information here. Okay, and it also automatically assigns it to week 1, and all I have to do is select the driver here, which I'm gonna do later. I can select the status, and then I can select the broker. Now this here is connected to FMCSA database. So when I can either put in the MC number, because I don't have the RTS as MC number. Let me see if I can have, if it's on their Oh yeah, right here on their rate confirmation. So you can type in Ryan, okay, and it's searching the database, okay. You can go Ryan transportation, and it will give you options for Ryan transportation. But you can also put in the MC numbers. You go 196502, and it finds it right here, and it tells us we already have 3 loads with them. And then I'm just gonna drag it over there, select driver, you know, because that is private, and then save, and then the driver will automatically will see this load in their app, and then they will be able to do other things in the app for the load, for like GPS navigation, and then once the driver delivers the load, they can take a picture of the POD, because there's an option on the app. A camera pops up, and the camera will also enhance and cut the around the POD, and will upload into the same load. So when we go to invoices, it's ready to invoice. It's just one click, and then it has the rate confirmation. It creates the invoice and has the POD. One click, and the invoice is finished. So in this TMS, and we'll talk about that hopefully soon, there are a lot of things like that. But this is it. This is because the Emerald trained the AI model, and that's what it does. So this is one of the few things that this app actually does. So I'm just gonna drag it over there. I'm gonna assign the driver here, and then all I have to do is create load, and the load has been created, and it already goes to the list. So the driver has already asked me about the load, and I'm just gonna tell him it's in the app. And then he can also see the rate, the original rate confirmation, because the original rate confirmation, I uploaded it, so he can see it as well, right? Thank you, Ulrich. Thank you. So let's go back. We got that load booked. We're gonna go. So yeah, your question was about the plans for future. There are only a couple of trucking YouTube channels that are really staying true to what they are, and I really respect those people, and I'm not going to talk names, but most of the trucking and dispatching channels right now, it's just like you can't. The markets are not great, and no one knows when the recovery is going to be, like the real recovery, and it's just hard to pretend like everything is great, right? For me at least, because I'm being honest, and as you know, true. All I can talk right now is about maybe loads like this, booking loads, answering some questions online, and talk about philosophical things. But for me to go out and advertise courses or something that that I know is not going to bring you a lot of money, even dispatching, because this channel started, I started putting loads out there as a carrier, and then I noticed that people were interested more in dispatching, so I kind of talked more about dispatching, and people liked that. But with companies blocking dispatches from overseas, and highway, and then brokers not working with them, and DAT preventing them to have their load boards, there is not that much demand like before for that. So right now I'm doing videos for everything, dispatching, carriers, drivers, driving, all of that. Sorry. And because the markets are what they are, there is not that much interest in trucking. It's not attractive to a lot of people, and they just don't watch it, and therefore the views go down. And it's what it is, right? I can continue making videos. I started doing some truck reviews, and but now it's very cold. Like right now, we had a snowstorm outside. Maybe I can show you because this camera is different, right? So I'm gonna show you right now through my window. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I can go live. Oh, no, I can't. Sorry. I have to connect it to the cable. Let's see if it's gonna be connected. It wouldn't do that. Okay, here we go. So maybe I can show you outside like this. Yeah, see, it's snowing. So I can't really go outside and make videos about trucks. But I think there's a lot of potential to make some videos about trucks, some reviews. There's a lot of potential in that. But maybe when the weather becomes better. Truck reviews videos are awesome. You should do more. Thank you. So I started with this dealer where I bought a lot of trucks from. They're a small dealer here in town, and they said, hey, you know, whenever you can, come here and do some reviews. And they don't mind. They actually like it because I always mention them. But right now it's cold. I can't do that. And there are other dealers in town. We have brand new trucks. I really want to go do brand new trucks. We have Volvo dealer, we have Freightliner, Peterbilt, Kenworth, all of them we have here in town. And, you know, Volvo is Mack as well. So I can do Mack. And from what I've seen is that people like brand new trucks to see what they look like. So once I build up some history with these truck reviews, with used ones, then I can go to these bigger dealers and show them these videos and tell them, hey, you know, let me review some of your trucks. But my problem is that I can't pretend that everything is great because these new trucks have a lot of problems. So how am I going to go and pretend, say, hey, this is a great new truck? Well, and I know that they have problems. Okay, so we'll see how they like that. But that's the plan with the channel. Also, with this new TMS that hopefully is going to be ready soon, then I'm planning to make more videos about the TMS and show you guys what it looks like, what it can do. Hello, DMSLHR. Your back wall feature is nice. Yeah, so I just use an LED light and I can change the color. So that's what's nice about it. And it looks really cool too. So those are my plans, and then we will see what happens with that. But I did start talking about RFX, and it freezes. Video is not smooth for some reason. Do you guys have any problems with my video? Does the picture freeze every once in a while? Let me know. Because Emro is saying that I do see that it's kind of blurry. It looks very nice. Okay. Picture freezes, video is lagging. I don't know. I mean, everything is fine. I do have this new camera. I'm gonna switch to, maybe this would be better. Yeah, I'll see what it is, because I don't know if it's this new camera. I don't know. It shouldn't be doing that. Maybe some OBS settings that I changed. Okay, I'll take a look. Thanks for letting me know. I'll take a look next time to see if I can change some settings. It's watchable. Okay. I want it to be smooth. So Emra told me that, and thank you, everyone. But anyway, so I want to go back to this GT Worldwide, R&R, and RFX, because this is a much bigger issue. It's not just them. So I have been receiving emails. Yeah, the OBS, I was messing with it because I have a really fast and nice computer, and I did set it up to the highest setting, thinking that that would help the quality. When I record a video to the computer, you know, when I do a normal video, then it's fine, right? But there's a different setting for live streams, so I will tone that down a little bit to make sure. I don't know if I can do it mid live stream. Maybe yes, maybe no, but I don't want to mess up anything. So, but anyway, I want to show you an email from these guys. I have no idea how they got to me, but they're called Baxter Bailey. Okay, and what they do is they work together with carriers and factors to help recover funds in cases where a broker or shipper defaults, and so on and so forth. Now, if you have brokers who are not paying or who are paying late, you can, I guess, check them out, Google them, Baxter Bailey. I have never heard of them. I'm not affiliated with them. They just sent me this email, so it might help you if you have brokers that are not paying. Oh, I see the problem with my live stream, because if I watch myself, yeah, I have to call this guy back. If I watch myself, I see my video from 5 minutes ago. It's lagging that much. I see the picture, it's like 5 minutes ago, man. That's why. So Baxter Bailey, they can help you, I guess, with getting paid. But what's interesting to me is look at this. So they're saying in this email, this week specifically, we have a large group of companies headed by R&R listed below through their sister companies, RFX, Paradigm, and then I think they forgot about GT Transportation because they're with them as well. So if you're owed by any of these or other related brokerages, make sure to reach out ASAP. So, and they have this list here that they send you updates of who is paying late and who they're working with or who they're working against to recover funds. So if you look at these brokers here, some of them are familiar, like Helix, Logix, MGM. I don't know if the Prime. This is not that Prime. I think it might be a different Prime. Simple. But here's another one. So I'm gonna look for this other email, and then bring it back here. This is also interesting. Okay, now look at this. In the last few months, bond payouts have been super low. We had a payout of 5% from Wagon. I mean, these guys, Wagon LLC, they're fairly new and they're already behind. And now this past week, BFS Logistics bond came out with their pro rata distribution list. It's only paying 4%. That means that 1.9 million was filed on that bond. That's crazy. Okay, now this is to all people who tell me about bonds, because sometimes I would go out and I would talk to about some brokers that are paying late, and then people say, well, just make a file on their bond. The bond is not going to do much. These companies, their insurances, they're gonna make everything in their power not to pay you for that load, because they have to pay out of their own pocket, and they're gonna fight you. They're gonna look at the rate confirmation. They're gonna look if you were late, if something was not sent the PODs. If something, you were not tracking, whatever the case might be with that load, they're going to look for a reason not to pay you. And then even if they decide to pay you, they're going to say, well, we're not going to pay you 100% of that load. We're going to pay you a percentage of the load. Or worst case scenario, like this company, almost $2 million was filed on that bond. You're going to get 4%, of that load, or nothing. And see, they do send a list all the time, like an updated list. Now, this list does have RFX LLC as well. So yeah, these guys, this is interesting, and this goes back to that question from this guy, and he's a shipper, about how to find the brokers who are paying late. Now, this question here is I think this is my most popular video. This one and another one. And this is the second video that I uploaded to the channel. And this is one of the 2 most popular videos on the channel. That's crazy. That was, it's going to be, is it 3 or 4 years ago? I can't even remember. Okay, I forgot to tell Chris that that this driver is covered, just so he knows. So I'm gonna let him know. Okay. Now, this guy is saying, "Hi, I'm from India, and I want to be a broker." If you are in, that's a problem. This is a problem right now. There are a lot of people in other countries. And I'm not gonna name names, but there are a lot of people who are in dispatching, and like we said before, brokers and other systems are preventing them to do the dispatching from overseas. And somehow, a lot of these people are switching to brokerage, and I don't know how that is happening. I don't know the specifics. I can only assume that maybe they have someone here, they create an LLC maybe in Wyoming or Delaware, they have someone here, maybe they don't even, they just buy an existing MC number, because when you create a new MC, it's going to be tough to have carriers work with you, right? We do have a lot of new MC numbers in California, in Nevada, and that's one way of these guys, that's how they do it. They would create a lot of MC numbers based out of California. But since most carriers right now will not trust MC numbers, brand new MC numbers, or carriers from California, they will buy existing brokerages. Maybe 3, 4, 5 people will get together and get some money, maybe get a loan, and they will buy a brokerage in United States, and then they will broker loads from there. So, and as you can see, this question is, "Hi, I'm from India, I want to be a broker. How can it happen?" So I can't answer that question, and for sure I don't agree on brokerages having their base out of a different country. Okay, so we have to be here in order to do business here. Okay. To me, people in some countries' language barriers are horrible, especially Philippines. Yeah, it's it happened so quick, right? It happened so quick. 5 years ago, that was not the case. 5 years ago, we didn't have that. But now, and the biggest problem with that is the fraud, right? If everyone was doing legit work, everything was legal, playing by the book, no fraud, no scam, it'd be a different story. But since there is so much going on like that, you just can't trust anyone, and that's a problem. If someone is here in the United States and they do something like that, you can go after them somehow, maybe, like sue them or whatever. But if they're not here, you can't do that. So that's why no one wants to risk it. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. What do we have here? How long have I been streaming? Was it an hour yet? What's the rate for hazmat loads for EFRS? I don't know. I'm not really. I don't do hazmat loads. I really don't. What's going on with the freight fraud? It's getting out of control. Last week I was about to pick up a load from a pre-spec. I just found out it's identity theft while the driver was checking in. It's hard to protect yourself from that. You have to watch every little thing. In my opinion, the best way to protect you from scam or fraud is to work only with brokers who you know are legit, okay? But also another problem with them is that if someone hacks their DAT accounts or their email or something like that, then you can also get screwed over like that. So you have to make sure that they're using a legit email with their domain name extension. Sometimes they will get creative and they will create a domain name with an extra letter or something very similar, and then you think that's coming from their regular domain name, but it's not. You have to look at the rate confirmation, look if anything has been changed. The brokers will call us if they suspect anything. If I receive phone calls from brokers all the time, checking to see, hey, do you have this guy working for you? Do you have this guy driving for you? They call all the time, and it came to the point where we as carriers will have to start doing that as well. Every load you book, pretty soon you're gonna have to call the number on their website of that broker and ask to talk to someone and give them the load number and tell them, hey, is this a legit load number? It's there are no systems to prevent that 100%. There are some systems that will help brokers and carriers, but none of them. You have to use 2 or 3 of them and a good judgment as well. And it's hard. Okay. I used to work with Amazon as guard check and switcher. I saw 5 people get scam loads. Oh my God. Yeah, that. I do feel sorry for them, and it could happen to anyone. And we almost, fell few times, but good thing we kept checking them. So you can never be too careful. And I did make 2 or 3 videos about that, how to prevent yourself from getting scammed, and I do have few videos for that. I'm making it a habit of usually call the main office number to confirm. Yeah, that's the best way to do it right now. That's the best way. How much can owner-operator make these days? I used to work at Amazon. I'm thinking of buying a truck and work as an owner-operator. So as far as Amazon goes, I know you didn't ask about Amazon, but Amazon, in my opinion, is really not worth it. There are some people who do it for different reasons. They want to stay local. They don't want to rent a trailer. They want to have consistent loads. Amazon pays same week, so that's also good. But other than that, their rates are bad, except sometimes for holidays or for for the busy seasons, then you can see better loads. But one mistake with Amazon, they warn you. 2 mistakes, you're out. Like you're out of Amazon for sometimes a month or 2, or sometimes for good. So Amazon, I don't like them. But load boards, how much can you make as a owner operator? With a dry van, right now you can grow. Like if you are gonna go out and go almost everywhere, like you don't have to go to New York City or Northeast or Florida or Denver or West Coast, so you don't have to go everywhere. But when I say everywhere, I mean like some people are very specific. They would say, I can only go east, or I can only do these short loads. Then you're limiting yourself, and then you can't make a lot of money. But if you're willing to go everywhere and you're willing to stay out on a weekend, you can probably gross between 8,000. Now this is driving legally. If you want to drive illegally and use two ELD logbooks, or use one of those ELD providers where they can change your hours of service, then you can make whatever you want. Like you can drive day and night. You can drive 5,000 miles and make over 10 grand in gross. But that's not legal, and we don't do that here, and we don't recommend it to anyone. But I'm just saying that you can, if someone is asking you can you do it, like can you do something, and I always say, yeah, you can do it until you get caught. But no, if you're driving legally, everything is normal. I'm pretty sure you can gross 7,000 or more a week with a drive, and with a reefer you can do more. So yeah, that's what it is. Okay, well, I will have to go. Thank you everyone for watching. This was fun. Whenever I'm about to do a live stream, you have to be in really good mood to do that. And sometimes you're like, okay, well, what am I going to talk about? But then it starts flowing naturally, and then at the end you're glad you did it. And I'm very glad I did this live stream today. Next week I'm not going to be here at all, so I can't do any next week or the week after that, so I can't say that. But I will release some videos that I pre-recorded. Thanks everyone for watching. Usora Express, I had to say that as well. We are always looking for owner-operators with semi-trucks. The website link is in the description of this video, usoraexpress.com, or call me. Call the number, the owner-operator, and you're interested in working with us. Thanks everyone, and yeah, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.